When I train horses, I use love and kindness. I use pressure to explain what I want, but I always reward them when they get it right so that they want to keep doing the right thing. I use the pressure of my energy or excitement to try and get them to move the way that I want them to. I gauge how much to ask of them by the individual horse so as not to make them nervous or anxious, because they can't learn if they're scared. By using too much negative reinforcement or pressure, you're teaching them to run when they're scared or they don't understand. If you give them a choice to think about things, they generally take the right option, the option that you want them to take. And by rewarding them when they do, they want to do it again and again and please you. By being a kind and calm leader, the horse will learn so much better in a positive environment. If you watch Liberty Acts by famous people, you can see that they give their horses treats and reward them, and these horses give them 100%. Horses that aren't treated well don't give their owner or rider 100%, and you can see that in them, that they don't have the connection. I was always made to feel like I was cheating by giving my horses treats as rewards, like it was tricking them into being good. These people just want results quickly and cheaply, but they don't seem to understand that the result is not the same when the horse isn't treated as an individual. Here I'm riding Val in a different area, and you can see she's relaxed and calm. She even has a little trot up the hill for me. I let her stop when she's ready and give her a little bit of a break just to reward her, and then I ask her to turn down the hill. She's a little bit hesitant about turning down the hill, and it is very windy, but I just let her take her time and she comes down quite nicely. I put Felicity on Val to see how she would go with a different rider. Felicity's much lighter than me, and I didn't have her controlling her at this stage just to make sure she'd be okay. She's relying on me for cues on what to do, and when we stop you can see she sort of has her ears back. She's not quite sure what to do, but she's a really good girl and she stands still. I give her lots of pats and get Felicity to as well, so she knows she's being a good girl. Next I wanted Felicity to do some tricks with her, like kiss, but Val hits her nose on the helmet, so she's not sure how to do it, seeing Felicity's a lot shorter. We took the helmet off and tried again on the ground. But she still doesn't quite get it and just wants to take the treat out of her hand. So then I decide that I'll pick her up so she's up to my height and she gets a kiss. I haven't done too much hosing with her, so I just had the lead rope over the fence for this, just in case she did get a fright and pull back. I haven't hosed her much because it's just been so cold lately, so this is her first proper hose. When I go to the other side of her, I must touch something on the fence which grounds it, and we both get zapped by it because it's connected to electric by a default. So she had only a small reaction to that, which I was happy about, and she didn't blame the hose for it either, which was good. I washed a little bit of her mane and a little bit of her body, but I didn't do her fully because I ran out of shampoo. She stands really well while I scrape her off. We had a little bit of a trot in the round yard, so she does slow down a few times, but I just ask her to go again, and she's not showing too much crankiness about this. I'm walking her in the round yard a little bit too, to keep her on the fence and listen to my leg pressure. I turned her here, which she takes a little bit longer to react, but that's okay. She's still learning. And I'm not sure if anyone's noticed, but she has stopped kicking out when I ask her to do things, so I'm really happy about that. Her next video, I think I will do a full session uncut of what I do with her, just a short session, so everyone can see. Thank you for watching Val's update.